Welcome to another episode of Valheim Adventures. Today, I'm not exactly sure what we're going to be doing, but yeah, let's check it out. We have several options that we could do. We could go back and get silver, trying to find silver blindly in the mountains, or kill some more wolves. We could go over here and try to defeat the third boss, which is a horrible idea, honestly. We could travel down, we could try to find the merchant and travel down south or east, because they haven't, no one on the server has looked at that direction. We could keep building my house, or I think I'm going to update some of my stuff. We could get more iron. I do need more iron. But yeah, I definitely need to upgrade everything. So I'm at the peak when I go against other bosses. The freaking third boss is so insanely hard. Like, the first boss is easy, which makes sense because you don't have any real tools yet. The second boss is pretty hard, so the third boss is pretty much on par with the second one. Alright, so updating my armor, and yeah, I need to smelt more iron. I wonder if I should keep a chest of all my metal next to the smelter. That wouldn't be a horrible idea, but I kind of like it having it inside a building. Maybe if I moved, I could move the the kiln, the thing that makes coal. But I don't know, I like those two beside each other. Okay, I'm gonna upgrade my iron helmet. And I'm maxed out for the scale mail and the pants. I have room to upgrade the iron helmet though. Okay, I'm at 40. Oh, I have to, my protection is 40 right now. Let's see. Gonna get rid of some of this stuff. Oh, didn't put the helmet back on. 58, we're at 58 for protection here. Alright, now off to what should we do? Oh, you know what I do need? I need food. Okay, we're gonna go hunting first. Oh my gosh, this is so perfect. There are a bunch of necks right here. I don't understand how I could, stick that weapon out and it kill two at once. Because this, has a pretty much, straight trajectory. And, with a sword, it swings. So, that makes sense. But this, it goes in one direction, and killing two necks that weren't even that close to each other doesn't make any sense to me, but I'm not going to really question it because it works. Okay, let's see. Gotta find some meat. If you are new to the game, there's a lot of food options. Like, for meat, there are necks, which are those little goblin-y, not goblin-y, but like, kind of like lizardy. Oh, also, this freaking garden is not going well. I did cultivate the soil, but my friend said that I might have to spread the seeds out differently, because I like just kind of threw them down, and they won't grow if they're like near, like on top of each other. So I might need to redo that. All right, what was I saying? I got interrupted. There are various food sources in Valheim. There's the necks, which are those, we just saw them. There's boar. Which you can breed the boar. I don't think you can breed anything else, though. There are fish, but you can't fish until, you find the merchant and buy a fishing rod. There are deer, which are very hard to catch, as you can see here. The thing about deer is that you end up chasing them or try to like get them, and by the time you reach them, your stamina's gone, so you can't ever kill them. But the bow is the best way. Let's see. Oh, then there are raspberry bushes in the meadows, and then in the dark forest there are blueberry bushes. And look, here's another neck. And also a recent update was there used to be those red mushrooms. They used to only be in the dark forest and the like near the mossy ground, but now you can find some in the meadows too, which is nice. And then yellow mushrooms. I'm gonna get some of this fine wood while I'm here. The yellow mushrooms are found in the tombs in the dark forest, and there are tons of them. And then the most recent thing I discovered was wolf meat. If you watched our last episode, I came across some wolves. And there's wolf meat now. Trying to think cloudberries, which you find in the plains, which I wouldn't recommend going into ever. Trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think there's any food in the swamp. Except yellow mushrooms in the crypts there too. There's a boar. Okay, there are blueberries, raspberries, boar, deer, fish, wolf, neck, 2 types of mushrooms. And I'm sure there will be meat later on in the game in different, I guess the frozen biome would be the wolf meat. But also I feel like there's going to be other meat in different places I haven't explored yet. Because this game is so great. Like, you come across stuff, you could honestly have been playing for months and then come across things you'd never seen before. It's so cool. Alright, got a good amount of meat so far. Let's see. Gonna chop down some stuff. See if there are any more necks around. I love using my weapon against those thin trees. It's so much fun. One hit. I do really want to find the merchant. I cannot find him anywhere. My friends looked yesterday, too. They went on a huge journey. Nothing. It's so insane. I read that they could be like at the opposite side of the world, and like that that makes me sad. Because I read like usually it's near, kind of like near the spawn. I read that a lot of occasions it's like, I think I read that it was like if you go south directly straight from your spawn, you'll find it. But then a lot of times it can be at the other side of the world. Like, look at all this place like we've traveled. I might head down here and just go straight down south. There's a portal there. The only downside to like trying to find, like sailing around and trying to find stuff, is you can easily, the planes can easily sneak up on you. And the sea serpents, if there weren't any sea serpents, I'd be so down with boating all the time. But you have all your gear with you, and if a sea serpent gets you, you're so done. And then you have to, like, this happened to me before. I was trying to get, it was my first foray into getting iron. So we boated down to well, I didn't want to go to this far to go to a swamp, but we were trying to look for the third boss also. And when I got on the boat, my friends decided to go find the third boss, and I was like, oh, I just wanted to go to the closest swamp. But I just went along with them, and it took forever to get there. And then we got there, and we set up like a little station, and a portal to get back home. But you can't take metal through the portal, so I was like, after they logged off, I like mined a whole bunch more iron, and then was like, you know what, I'm gonna start the journey home. And I made a boat and started home, and then a sea serpent got me, and I'm not the greatest with like a bow and arrow, especially like, I'm not a fast moving person. Like, I honestly need time to calculate, like, I need time. And I prefer like going against monsters on the ground, because then like I can kind of like I can pull back my field of view and, you know, like prepare. But a sea serpent is such a pain, because when you're on the boat, you're steering, then you see them, and then they come after your boat, and then you have to like get your bow out, and then they jump around, and you end up hitting the mast of your ship. And I've done it, like, I've gone through it a few times now that I think I'm a lot better at it, but when you're in that situation and they capsize your boat, like, for me, the best thing to do is, if you know you're going to lose to a sea serpent, or you don't have a bow and arrow on you, I would get to the nearest shore as fast as you can. And if you die along the way, then you're gonna die anyway. So it's rough, but it's better to be closer to the shore somewhere, because getting your stuff back is gonna be hard. I had to make 2 other ships to try and get my stuff back, but I eventually got it back. And it took forever. But it's only because once I took a ship out there and collected half of the stuff and started sailing back to the shore, and the sea monster got me again, like, really quickly. But the fact that I moved my stuff to the shore, closer to the shore, really helped me out. So yeah, after I did that, I felt like I was invincible until recently, when I got stuck at the edge of a swamp, and there was like a channel between one swamp and another swamp, and I thought I could swim it, but I died, and then I couldn't get my stuff back for like 2 hours. I kept trying to get my stuff back. It was so freaking insane. So I eventually ran back to the portal, which was pretty far, then got stuff and made another portal right at the edge, so then I could eventually work my way to get my stuff back. It took so long. Gotta put some of this stuff away. Then we can really see what we want to do here. Got the meat. I have a whole bunch of wolf pelts. So when we get silver, I can finally make a freaking wolf armor. Then I can actually go in the snow without any potions or fires. I think. Also, my bed. Friggin' gorgeous, right? I'm so happy you can make beds like that. I was really sick of looking at the standard straw bed. But I hope in, like, later on in the game you can make even more elaborate furniture. Because I really like that, but, like, the chairs and stuff are kind of basic. There aren't, like, any couches, which, I don't know, I would like a good couch. Gotta look into that. Need to cook the... Shoot, I put my wood away. Need to cook the meat. I always do that. I put all my stuff away, then I'm like, okay, ready to cook the meat, and then forget the wood. So creepy. Dark. Gonna cook this meat. I know I've said this before, but I would love if you could leave the meat there, like in Minecraft. But nope. I learned the hard way. You'll have a lot of coal. Oh, I wanted to mention also, if you haven't played Valheim and have questions or anything about the game, feel free to comment, and I'll try to get, like, either right back or I'll bring it up in the next video. If you have any adventure ideas that you want me to do, like if you want me to have a video where I try to defeat one of the bosses without any weapons, or if you want me to, you know, show a video of me exploring the ocean to search for the merchant, just let me know and I'll totally do it. Well, maybe. It depends. If I know it's, well, I probably will do it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have a few episodes where I do all the things I talked about. Also, love the flag decor. I'm really big on the banners. I would also love if the chests held more. What are they, like 8 slots? That's not enough. Really isn't enough. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I was going to make my bedroom all the way at the far end of my, like, housing complex. But I think I might make it next to this room I'm in right now. And then, like, build off the back of it to make it bigger. Because the room next to this one is pretty small. But I could build off the back to make it, like, cooler Because even though aesthetically it would look cooler if my room was at the end of the complex, running back, I guess I could put a portal, but running back and forth would be such a pain. But if in my bedroom I could have like several portals to different places in the house, and oh, that'd be so cool, actually. Like a portal to the portal room, a portal to the supply room, a portal to I already have a portal from the living room, like the entry hall, to the blacksmithery. Okay, as you can tell, we're going to look for silver now. I just decided. It's gonna happen. Okay. Honestly, I don't know where the silver is, so I'm gonna be hitting up a bunch of random... Oh my gosh, what is that? 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 I've never seen that before. Oh my gosh, it's not even taking, like, damage. Holy crap, what is that? Oh my goodness, what was that? What the hell was that? Oh my gosh. Was that monster always there, or is a new one with the update? Because oh my goodness. I've never seen that before. You know what it reminds me of? Corviknight the Pokemon. Oh my gosh, that was insane. I was not ready for that. Did you see how little damage it took? I guess I was caught off guard. I don't know. Oh. At least my stuff was right by the portal. Man, that was rough. Though I didn't die straight away, so I did pretty good, I think. Just being thrown off guard by that. I think it would have been fine if the wolf hadn't come over, too. But wow, that was so crazy. Oh my gosh. What? What? Wow, that was so crazy. I cannot believe that. You know what? The first time I was in the mountains on the server after the Hearth and Home update, I went to the mountains. Like, I was near the mountains because I was looking for the merchant, but I wasn't gonna, like, go into the mountains. But I found a whole village, like, with rundown buildings filled with, those... Crap, what are they called? Those, like, guys from the swamp that are, like, beefy. Those, like, beefy guys from the swamp. I don't know why my mind's blanking on the name of them, but they were all, like, living in the houses, and it was so weird. Like, there were spawners in all of them. And then, when I killed all of them, which took forever, I got kind of close to the mountain and saw a freaking silvery, like, a small, like, light blue silvery dragon, but it was tiny. Like, not as big as a big dragon, like, the size of that bird that I just saw, but it wasn't the same thing. Oh, I accidentally took my potion, which is whatever. I knew I shouldn't have put it there. Okay, let's see if we can get this, we're going to call him Corviknight for now. Let's see if we can get the Corviknight to come back and check him out. Stay near the spawn, though. Oh, wolf. Wolf, wolf. Okay. Oh, also, I grabbed my sword. Because it's easier in these situations. Like, the other weapon, it's, like, way more powerful, but you really have to, like, aim in the right direction, where sword, you can just swing it, and you'll eventually, like, catch what you're aiming for. Alright, I don't know why I'm standing by the fire. I have a potion. Which the snow put out anyway. Or the wind. Come on. Give me that dark demon bird. I'm here. I'm warm meat. Come get me. Nothing, I've said this before, nothing summons monsters faster than chopping trees and shaking the ground by mining. Also, don't dig yourself into a hole completely, because you won't get out easily if something comes to get you. So, like, kind of flatten that out. Also, when you are trying to get monsters to come over, or like, even if you're trying to stay away from monsters and stay safe, in your mining, make sure that you only mine to like half your stamina and then rest, so that if a monster does come over, you can kill it and you won't be out of energy. But sometimes I get caught up in what I'm doing and I forget. Gonna take this back into the portal. Kind of got bored. I'm all over it. I'm like everywhere today. I don't care. I'm just gonna do what I feel like. Man, that's sweat. That's a mood. I need to reorganize these chests a lot better because I can never remember all of them. I do know some, like obviously I know this is for the pelts. The one I was just in before that, stone. But like the random shit like that's in this one, I have too many chests full of random things you find on the ground, or seeds, leaves, animal byproducts. I did finally organize the portals, which I love. Alright, back at it. It's daytime. It'll be much easier to see also. You know what the ground looks like? Right there where I ran over, where you dig on the snow and it kind of reveals rock. It looks like when you have a scab or something, like when you skin your arm or skin your knee, and then you have clothes over it, and that thin layer of blood that kind of pools. That's what it reminds me of. It's like a flat layer of blood, and then when it dries on your shirt or your pants, it looks like that. Obviously not the same color, though. Alright, come on over, Corviknight. I'm ready for ya. Gotta check everything. Yeah, baby. Also, would be great if I found some silver. I really want some silver. I think I'm gonna, if I don't find any, I'm gonna look up what it looks like to find it, just so I know, where to look. Because I'm assuming it's, in a well, that's not true. I was gonna say, I assume it's in, a location you'd find copper, but then tin is totally in a weird place, and so is iron. They're each in weird places. So I'm going to assume that silver has its own weird way it pools together or something. Also, I read that it's not in, like, a vein like copper is. So, like, I think, like, you dig into the ground and, like, you'll find kind of like its place like tin is on above the ground. Oh, wolf. I think it's like how tin is, where it's like nuggets here and there, but like underground. But I'm not sure. No idea. I've never found silver. I think that bird might only come out at night. I just don't know. That's so good. That bird was so crazy. I was not ready for that. Just gonna break this rock down, just in case there is silver in it. Also, I need tons of stone anyway, so I'm not really wasting my time. Still have a few minutes on the potion anyway. Hoping I'll bring that demon bird back out here. Oh my gosh, what if it bring it out but with like more? Like, what if there's more than one that comes after me? Oh, that'd be so scary. What I really want to find that bird, but like, oh, another wolf. I want to find that bird, but without any other things with, like, I don't want another wolf to come with the bird. But that's probably not going to happen. I think I can take the bird with a sword without anything else near me. Like, without a wolf, without anything. But the odds of that happening aren't that great. So I'm probably gonna die. Snow is pretty freaking intense. But I love it. I love winter. You guys, what's your favorite season? I always have a hard time deciding. For the longest time, it was summer for me. But while I was in school, like in high school and junior high, I really loved fall because I loved going back to school. I know that's so dorky, but like I liked being able to see my crush and my friends. Like, we all were in one place and we had to see each other every day, and I really liked that. I still like the fall vibes, like, because it gives me good nostalgia, and Halloween's great. And then that leads into the holiday season and Thanksgiving and Christmas, and I love looking at snow. I love Christmas. Like, Christmas, the whole Christmas season, like, I just love the Christmas vibe. Like, I don't know, there's something about it. Everyone's just happy, usually. It's all, like, cozy. Out of wood, out of potion. Gonna go back home now before I die of hypothermia. I don't think I've even been into the crypt that I'm hiding next to. I'm just so over, like, tombs because I've been through so many. Yeah. I don't need any more yellow marshmallows. Oh my gosh. I don't need any more yellow mushrooms. Alright, guys. I'm going to end this episode here. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully the next time we'll actually find another one of those demon birds. Bye, guys.